Every day we stray further and further from God.
I think I've been a mother way too long. Like, it's been like 2 months straight of me being a mom.
Halloween is a day before.
I mean, it sounds like a joke, but like, with how brain dead some people and some streamers and some creators are, I fully expect this to be a serious conversation.
For the subathon, I obviously want to go trick-or-treating with Valentina, so I want to go to Colorado, but it's the day before the subathon, so I would need to prepare.
Can you please take that upstairs?
Wendy Ortiz right now was in some
What? Huh? Brother. At this point, like, if you really don't want the child, I know this is fucked up to say, give it up for adoption. Give it to someone who loves the child. Like, I got adopted, and I had a much better life because of it.
hot water for being called one of the worst moms on the internet, consistently putting her content and well-being of how her channels are doing on
Man, this is making me want to play Hollow Knight. Anyways.
TikTok and Twitch over her own child. And it wasn't just those clips that people were bringing up, but also past clips before she even made a name on Twitch. And with all these things coming to light, people were genuinely asking if she should even have her child in the first place. But I don't want to yap too much, so why don't we start from the very beginning with who even is Wendy Ortiz? How did we get in this situation?
That's the thing. I don't even know who this person is. I think she was in Streamer University, and I think when I like followed all the Streamer University people on every platform, I probably followed her. I don't even remember if she was part of that or not, but regardless. Let's continue.
First place.
Can you get the angles where I look thick? Like when I go like this to get her, like go from behind me.
What the?
I don't have
For anyone who's unfamiliar with Wendy Ortiz, she is a social media influencer, mainly making her name off of TikTok and Instagram, recently stepping into the live streaming space like a lot of other people. And that right there next to her in that clip was her child named Valentina, who a lot of people have been questioning the care of, as Wendy Ortiz has been complaining a lot on the internet since starting streaming about wanting to be a mother, which is something you probably wouldn't hear a lot of people complain about, at least on the internet in the way that she does. But even before her live streaming days, there was a lot to question about her care of Valentina, with multiple other clips popping up of her basically being very neglectful. One of the most famous ones was her leaving her child in a car seat while filming a TikTok, while the seatbelt of the car seat that the child is in is basically strangling her kid.
What? Like, not that I want to see that, but I kind of need to see that for the context of what he just said. But anyways. That actually is kind of crazy. I can't see
There
it,
is
but
no way of defending her.
I'll take it. I'll take his word for it.
So how does she not see it around her neck? She rewatched the video. I'm sure she saw it and still thought nothing was wrong. Now this is not defendable. And just so YouTube knows, obviously the clip I'm showing right now is fake. Even though it's blurred, it is very much fake. Even before she was a live streamer, y'all can see people were questioning her motherly skills, if that's what you want to call it, as things like this were popping up on the internet.
Wait, so it's fake, so it didn't happen then. I'm confused. Anyways.
Because there's no way you're telling me you can see this TikTok, rewatch it, and still click post with your child in the back. And at no point in time even noticing while filming said
I get it. I get it. He's saying to YouTube that it's fake so he doesn't get in trouble. But he still censored it, so it shouldn't matter. But it did actually happen. Okay, I get it.
TikTok that your child was like that either. And I want y'all to know, Wendy Ortiz has like a crazy fan base that will back her no matter what. And that's why I showed y'all some of the comments so y'all can understand even they were at all how this could possibly happen. Because at no point in time should this even be a case of somebody seeing this. And outside of even somebody seeing this shouldn't be happening in the first place, because it's a very simple solution of just not being too focused on your content and actually paying attention to your child at literally any point in time. But obviously she was getting a ton of hate for it, so she went and made a response, which was terrible to say the least.
Somebody let me borrow the car seat. Whoopsie, she fell asleep. If I knew it was strangling her, okay, I would have gone off. But the thing was literally all the way down here, and that, like, whatever. But yeah, we're gonna upload the video. Like, what? This girl is fine.
What do you mean, like what? If something like that was happening in the video, no matter how good you think you look in the video, why the fuck would you post it? Like, ooh, I killed that trend, or whatever the fuck the video was supposed to be of. Ooh, I killed that trend. I'm never gonna be able to recreate that exact moment. I would hope you can't recreate that moment of your child being strangled by a car seat.
And she's eating mac and cheese. She has a car seat. She's fine. Is your neck fine? Let me see. 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 Let me see.
Normally, I don't like to lie in my videos, and I know before I played this clip, I said she offered an explanation, but I promise you that really is the only explanation I can find of her talking about the situation. And I'm sorry, guys. I know that's not really an explanation, because she said a bunch of nothing. She strung like 3 words together, cussed, and then said, you know what, never mind, and kept it pushing as if she isn't addressing her basically strangling her child. Not basically, actually, with the car seat and filming it. And at no point in time doing anything about it, stopping the recording, maybe not even uploading the TikTok, just going on about her day as if that's just a normal thing that a bunch of people do, which it isn't. That car seat is literally for grown children, not a little girl. Like that, shake my head. How are you going to be recording and not realizing? If she got in a car accident though, that could have hurt her.
Like, I feel like I can't really say much because I don't know what the clip looks like. And obviously I can't look it up and put it in the YouTube video because the YouTube video will get taken down. I will get community guidelines striked if I upload something like that. So I'm not gonna look it up, but again, I'll take this person's word for it.
He's missing the point. It's the fact that she saw her child like that and didn't give a the fact that she couldn't even finish explaining herself is crazy. I just don't get it. If she got the money for this and that in Disney, why not just at least buy the cheap ones from Walmart? There was actually more that happened before she picked up the camera and started streaming, where she posted a Snapchat story of her baby playing with a box cutter after she had stepped away and just kept the camera rolling.
Mira. Okay. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna get canceled. This thing, no. Okay.
Now I don't think there's any such.
Oh my god. Not, you can't have that. I don't want you to stab yourself. I don't want you to cut your finger off. I'm gonna get canceled. That's your first. Oh my god. Alright, what the fuck? I don't know how much longer I can continue covering dumb shit like this. That just brain dead fucking people partake in activities like this.
Thing as a perfect parent.
I feel like it's making me lose faith in our fucking species, bro.
But I would be a little concerned if I was a little kid playing with something or doing something I shouldn't be doing, being recorded, and my parents' first thought wasn't, oh, let me make sure you're okay, let me make sure you didn't hurt yourself, but oh my god, I'm going to get canceled because I'm going to post this on social media and have people judge me about it. That's just a little crazy. I don't know.
You're not supposed to post everything, by the way. This is why generally it's not a good idea to live your entire life on social media. That's not originally the intended use of social media. That's what it's become, unfortunately. Everyone posts everything on social media now. Like now, I mean, this has been a thing forever, but people say Snapchat or Instagram eats before I do, and they take a fucking photo of their fucking bowl of macaroni and cheese and go, hey, I'm having macaroni and cheese, by the way. And it's like, who the fuck care? Who cares?
Can't really wrap my head around that. Your first thought, again, just shouldn't be worrying about getting canceled when your child is playing with something dangerous that they shouldn't have and only have because you stepped away and allowed them to pick it up, knowing that the dangerous object was there. Just hard to fathom in my eyes. I wanted to let y'all know there was already questions about Wendy Ortiz's parenting skills before any of this streaming stuff came into question. Now that she is a streamer and a lot of streamers want to give their life to this, it seems like it's become more of an issue for her. But one of the first clips coming out of her taking a break from streaming to focus on her child, her basically being upset about it and wanting to focus more on her craft because she's been a mother for too long.
I miss streaming so much. Like, I miss going out to parties and streaming everything. So I think I'm gonna start collabing and start going out and start streaming, start going to California again. I think I've been a mother way too long. Like, it's been...
But, like, did she just move into this place, or what's going on with your background, gang? Like, why is there's nothing there? Oh my god, my hiccups have been killing me today. Ever since I got off work today, I've had the hiccups on and off, like 4 different times now. In like 3 hours.
In like 2 months straight of me being a mom. I'm tired of it. I'm not gonna be a mom no more. I'm gonna start going out again. I'm gonna go out every weekend.
Now that sentence on itself is already crazy, especially what I just showed y'all earlier, where she is someone that's willing to put the content over her own child. So telling me that you've been a mother for 2 months straight and you need a break is the most wild thing, because again, your child is small. Y'all saw how small that child is.
Well, like, in terms of I've been only doing this for so long and I want to continue doing the other thing that I enjoy doing, I understand that, but fucking shit, these hiccups, bro. I understand that, but like saying I don't want to be a mom anymore is insane. Like, saying that straight up, that's crazy.
Clip that I showed y'all with her in the car seat was only a year ago. We are fast forwarding a year now. She's been mothering for 2 months straight and now apparently needs a break to not only focus on streaming but to go out and party, do all this other stuff, and it just makes no real sense, especially again when your child is so young. To me, it just seems like someone that just doesn't want to be a mother, period. Because if you're willing to focus so much more on your content, to focus so much more on streaming, to focus so much more on partying, that you just want to go out after mothering for 2 months straight, I don't know what else to truly think. Mother of the year right here. Wait till her kids get old enough to see this and say, wow, my mom wanted to party over being a mom. 2 months straight?
Thank you for the alert.
Bro, they was not playing when they said you was a deadbeat. LOL, oh, being an active mother is a choice now. Imagine your career going downhill so fast that you resort into clip farming your own daughter and clip farming mistreating her. This wild as f. And if people think that was clip farming, don't worry, it gets a lot worse, because she's gonna do the exact same routine with her child crying in her arms and talking about she doesn't want to deal with that for a clip.
Oh yeah, I saw this at the beginning of the video.
take that upstairs.
That? She's not a that.
I said that crying, dumbass.
I didn't.
That's what that is.
That's okay. That's okay.
Okay, I'm finally.
I feel like this shit's draining on my mental health.
Gonna be able to stream and not be a mom.
Y'all might be surprised by this, but I am not a mother. Crazy, right? I know. But in all actuality, I'm genuinely not someone with a kid. I'm very young, but I feel like if I did have a child and I was over here recording a video, recording a TikTok, even streaming, these are things you can pause to make sure your child is okay. Genuinely don't understand why this has to take forefront or be that much focus. And I feel like she was going for a clip in this instance, which is genuinely sad. That's why she made that face. That's why she did the overexpressive stuff after putting the child down. And I don't think clip forming, mistreating your kid is the way to get the views. I don't think that's really a good thing at all. I don't think that's the way to get the clip. I think clip farming in general is dumb, but definitely not clip farming mistreatment of a young child. That is very much weird. And apparently we aren't done yet, because her most recent clip is Wendy Ortiz talking about starting a subathon, but being conflicted about going to spend time with her child because she has to prepare for her subathon that's coming in November.
I'm kind of stressed. I'm really stressed because Halloween is the day before the subathon. So I obviously want to go trick-or-treating with Valentina. So I want to go to Colorado, but it's the day before the subathon. So I would need to prepare. So it's so annoying. And I can't.
Y'all heard the smoke detector, right?
I can't go home right now because it's Mary's birthday on Wednesday. I would have already been home, but it's Mary's birthday on Wednesday. She's having a birthday party, which I will be streaming, but it's just a lot, guys. It's so much. It's like stressing me out. But I'm thinking I'm just gonna fly to trick-or-treat with her on Thursday morning. Trick-or-treat, come back by November 1st morning. I don't know, guys. This is so stressful. Fly her out. Should I trick-or-treat here? But then the only thing about that is like I'm gonna be so focused on her being here, and then I'm gonna be focused on this, and it's my brain. I'm just a girl. I'm just a girl, guys. My brain isn't supposed to be working this hard.
Why do people say that? No, genuinely, like, I hear this all the time. I'm just a girl. Are you saying that you're stupid? Is that what that means? By saying I'm just a girl, are you saying that you're dumb? And that you're not... Because that's clearly what she just said, is that she's not meant to be thinking this hard. Like... You're self-deprecating your own gender and making the stereotype of women being dumb even worse for yourself and other women. Why do you do that? It's like, it doesn't make any sense. I don't even know how to explain the problem that I have with this. With people saying this type of shit.
Spend it with your daughter, the fuck? Then do a subathon after, or start while she is asleep. Why choose to do a subathon on Halloween if you have kids? Listen here, Wendy, I like you, but you're starting to put all this YouTube shit before your daughter. Subathon is something that takes some time to come up with, especially at her level. If she's trying to start her subathon November 1st, and that's time management issue. She literally had the whole day to plan because Halloween doesn't really start till 5 to 6 p.m. I don't watch her, but y'all have to remember this is her source of income. This is how she financially takes care of her daughter. That's why she's having a hard time deciding. Now you can probably tell by the comment section that Twitter has that people actually were more split on this issue, and a lot of people were defending Wendy Ortiz in the situation, saying that it's not as black and white as a lot of people are trying to make it. While spending Halloween with her daughter that's around 2 years old would be a nice thing, she's also a high-tier content creator who makes a living off of this, and a subathon is going to be something that's going to provide for her daughter in the long run. While I do understand all of those points, I still feel like people are missing the big issue here is that Wendy Ortiz didn't get big off of streaming. Her main source of income isn't really streaming, And in that same vein, she's already a huge TikToker who makes a lot of money off of that. It's not like she needs
A huge you don't make money off of TikTok. I mean, you do, but not a lot. That's just a lie. Unless they changed it. And I know YouTube Shorts, you could get like 100K views and get $5.
to be a streamer. She needs to do a subathon or else she will not be able to eat or she will not get any money.
Short
because she has
form
other sources of
content
income in
barely
other
makes any
places in
money.
content creation. And other people
Also, side note, this is one of the easiest fights in Hollow Knight that he's doing right here. I beat this one first try. It's the only boss fight in this game that I beat first try. Easiest shit ever.
were actually coming to her defense, like Aiden Ross trying to clear up some people that were attacking her.
I'm gonna give you guys another perspective. And a lot of you guys, I know you guys are gonna say, Aiden, you're gay, all this. She's not gonna let you care about that. Guys, she's a mom and she has a career off streaming, YouTube, TikTok. And at the end of the day, if she's trying to make a lot of money for her kid, I fuck with that. If she wants to hang out with her kid before the subathon, do the subathon, and then take a break to, come on, bro. Chat, it's better than her selling out, going on and selling and all this shit. Come on, bro. At least, and I get it, be a mom, I see it. But she is being a mom because she's sacrificing, and that's an unpopular opinion. I'm gonna be real though, bro. Like she's obviously not a deadbeat mom. So I'm all for.
Everyone in this chat is flaming him. Oh, you can't even see his face. But everybody in his chat is flaming him, going, "Who cares? Who asked? We didn't say anything like that. Nobody. Who cares?" Yeah.
For her sacrificing time away to make some money for her kid. I fuck with it, bro. I ain't gonna lie, chat. And a lot of people probably on her ass. And I know what it's like. And yeah. But I'm just being real. And guys, again, that's just the real spill.
A lot of people are missing trying to defend Wendy as they are trying to compare her to a mom that is trying to survive, a mom that has to work in order to get this money. And if she misses a singular shift, then she's not going to have enough money to feed her kids, when that's not the case with Wendy. Again, she is already hyper successful. It was
Especially on YouTube, bro. Like, if you have enough, I don't want to say motion. That's a corny ass term for me to use. But yeah, like if you have enough influence, people are going to be watching your videos, no matter if you're making videos or not. People are going to be watching your stream, no matter if you are there or not. Like if people are actually dedicated and actually like you, they'll be watching whatever you put out, regardless of if you're even putting anything out currently. So like, she doesn't need to be on at all times to be making money if she's successful. If she needs to be on at all times, she's clearly not successful enough and not good enough at her job. Like, it's just that simple.
hyper successful before she even stepped into streaming, making enough money to live on her own and to provide for her kids and her family. So stepping into streaming, that just adds more income on top of it. It's not like she needs to make this money, like she needs to do a subathon. She could not do the subathon tomorrow and be perfectly fine from just streaming normally, from just making content normally on TikTok. This is not a need or a must that has to happen. It's okay to push a subathon date back a little bit in order to spend time with your kid. Truly, people are trying to compare her to a starving mom, and I just don't understand it. Genuine question, would she be getting this same negative response if she had a normal job? Unfortunately, it's very common that moms have to miss things here and there with their children due to work. Why are we acting like this is any different? I think you're missing the point.
Okay, I don't give a fuck about the Halloween thing. Like, that's not the main point of what we're talking about. It's the fact she literally does not want anything to do with her child. And she said when she caught her child picking up a box cutter, she took it away from her and said, "You're gonna get me canceled," to a baby. The baby doesn't know what the fuck you're talking about. And clearly, if you continue raising this child and acting this way, they're going to understand that you do not give a fuck about them eventually. Once they become sentient, you know, you develop sentience at like 5 or so. That's when you start remembering shit, normally. Yeah, like, This kid's not gonna have a good life, is what it's looking like.
She is
If you continue acting the way that you act.
already massively successful and is going to be dedicating all of her time toward the subathon in November. Most people working jobs or trying to survive. These are core memories for your daughter. 1 hour wouldn't hurt. The difference to me seems like she is in the dilemma due to her poor planning versus a boss telling her she has to show up for her shift or risk losing her job. Is a subathon not something you schedule and plan yourself as a content creator?
Again, like, I don't even care about the Halloween thing, like, in terms of this child is a baby. Are they even gonna remember Halloween? Or do they even know what Halloween is? Like, who cares about that specific thing? It's the other things that are the problem.
The difference is the freedom of us
Or the
content
main
creators
problem.
have, and the ability to make our own schedules. Unless there's a sponsorship involved, she could have scheduled this accordingly. She's her own boss and controls her own schedule. She's not at threat of losing her job and or receiving disciplinary action for skipping work to spend time with her daughter if she misses streaming to do so. The biggest thing with all of these Wendy Ortiz situations piling up together is that there are multiple instances of this. If you just looked at one of these things in a vacuum, maybe you could excuse it because, again, she's a parent, but this is her first child. It's not like any parent is perfect, but once you stack them up on top of each other, from a car seat to having your child play with something they shouldn't be playing with, to clip farming, mistreating your child, to now this, you don't even know if you should go and see your child or do your subathon. It just seems like so many instances of bad parenting to the point somebody had to say something, and it seems like a lot of people are commenting about it, talking about it, and genuinely questioning if Wendy Ortiz cares about her child, which I feel like she does. She just is being a bad parent all around, and because she is a streamer or a content creator who feels like they need to capture every living moment of their life, we're seeing it all unfold in 4K as she is literally feeding us this information against our will and letting us know that she is a bad parent in a lot of areas. It's genuinely sad. I hope that she doesn't take this criticism as a thing of me bashing her, but just hoping for some sort of improvement, because it's not just me genuinely questioning or worried about this kid's safety, but it's a lot of people. At the end of the day, though, I don't have any kids, and it's just my opinion. But if you want to tell me your opinion, the best place to do would be the comment section down below, because the video is unfortunately over. But if you enjoyed this video, maybe consider giving it a like. If you enjoy content like this, then maybe consider subscribing, because I post like this every single week. Never miss out on a single upload. If you hit that bell icon, because you'll be notified the millisecond a video goes live. That's enough for me. I'm gonna see you guys in the next one. Peace out.
Hey, I'm probably gonna start watching this guy's videos more often. This guy's pretty cool. I think I reacted to one of his videos a while back. That's a crazy thumbnail. Wait, everyone hates Nina Lynn. This was 2 months ago? What the fuck was this about?
We should probably just take this to go. We'll just take it to go. It's getting late, you know what I'm saying? I need my 100.
The rest of the that be saying, yeah, no, valid, this content, go suck Max's. I'm not the one.
Imagine you just sitting there chilling, enjoying your amazing food, Chipotle bowl, Kava bowl in this case, and some.
Anyways, I don't know what this one is, but okay. Chat, go subscribe to Novely. I don't know if I'm saying his name right, but he's cool guy. Cool guy. Go subscribe to him. And yeah, like and subscribe. I'll see y'all later.